Ah, well, that was awesome, hey? What a beautiful spot, camping on the Gibb River itself. But today we're gonna leave. We've got to drive back out over the bridge that we've been watching for days and head off. Next stop, Ellenbrae Station. Only about 67 kilometres away, so should take us maybe an hour and a half.
Quit your job, leave your friends, hit the road, and we can just drive away, yeah. Go anywhere and do anything, cause I wanna run.
Well, that was a pretty quick drive. It didn't take us long at all. It's only 9:30. I think we left our camp at about 8:30, so maybe an hour to get to the driveway of Ellenbrae Station. But I tell you what, the driveway, the 5-kilometre driveway off the Gibb River Road into Ellenbrae Station has been the roughest part of the Gibb River Road for us so far. We're probably 480 kilometres into what is a 660 kilometre stretch of Gibb River Road. You might recall from earlier on that the first 100 kilometres of the Gibb River Road is sealed, and roughly I think also the last 100 kilometres is sealed. So we don't have a lot more rough Gibb River Road to go, and I'm honestly telling you right now, the worst we've experienced so far is the driveway into Ellenbrae Station. Anyway, we're not far off. We've got to be only 2 kilometres off the homestead, off the station. So we'll show you what it's all about once we get there. Cool, so we just parked up. We're just going to duck into the homestead and check in, see what it's all about, find out what camp we're in, and we'll mosey on in. We'll get set up. We're going to, I reckon, just unhitch real quick and then try and find these hikes so that we can get to these water holes and check them out before the day's through. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, baby, you wanna come, live it up like we're in paradise. I just wanna see the world. I just wanna see the world. Yeah, could you come with me to see the world? Come with me and see the world.
Wow, good news for all you celiacs out there. The Scones here, they do gluten-free options, and we're told also that they do a gluten and dairy-free option, so I might actually get my scones, huh? Missed out at Bindoola, but there's every chance I might get scones here. So we're going to fill up our tanks with water. There is a water fill-up point here. There's also some public toilets right at the entrance, right at the homestead as well. So we'll fill up with water, make our way down to camp, which is back out the driveway the way we came in. We'll drop the van. There's a sandy, what do they call it? Sandy waterhole, sandy gorge that we're going to go check out. It's a 2-kilometre drive back out the driveway and then a 500-metre walk to the waterhole itself. We'll go check that out, but there's also a waterhole that's only a 100-metre walk from the campground as well. They allow campfires and stuff like that too, so we might collect some firewood and have a fire tonight. So this place is shaping up to be an awesome night. We've only got one night here and then we move on, but we're going to try and make the most of it, so stick around, stay tuned, rock and roll. Wow, how's this for a private, exclusive waterhole, hey? Only accessible for those staying at the Ellenbrae Station, and it appears we're the only ones here. Check it out. Well, that was a nice swim down the waterhole, but we're back at camp and we're just going to go for the short walk and check out the waterhole, the local waterhole, but we thought we'd stop in and check out these amenities. Look at this, hey? Check out the blue bar. Oh. That's super cool, hey? All with the natural rock and stuff, I love it. we'll be back here tonight for sure.
I just wanna see the world. I just wanna see the world. Yeah, could you come with me to see the world? Come with me and see the world. We'll be standing on top of the world. Standing on top of the world. We'll be standing on top of the world. Standing on top of the world. We'll be standing on top of it. You don't wanna stay here.
Alright, where are we going, kids?
To get scones!
And
And what?
frappies.
Frappes! Scones.
Cause I just wanna see the world. I just wanna see the world. Yeah, could you come with me to see?
What's
You know
yours,
where we
Albie?
A scone.
Gluten. I've got a gluten and lactose-free scone. So I'm super excited. I'm pumped.
I need to get some of that.
Oh, that's so good.
Come with me and see the world. We'll be standing on top of the world.
Whew. And that's why they do tyre repairs in there. We are leaving Ellenbrae this morning. We're day 10. Wow, geez, it's going quick. We are day 10 on our Gibb River Road adventures, and today we are heading to Home Valley Station on the banks of the Pentacost River, overlooking the Coburn Range. I'm pumped. It looks spectacular. The photos and things that we've seen just look out of this world magic. So we're super pumped. We're going to try and stop along the way. There's one little waterfall that we heard from some people that we met whilst camping. They say it's just beautiful. Bindoola Falls. So it's not far. So in total today we're going just over 100 k's. But it's pretty slow going now. The roads are starting to get corrugated, so I'm expecting it might take us a couple of hours in driving in total, but we will stop along the way hopefully. Anyway, we'll see you at Bindoola Falls. Rock and roll.
I see rainbows out my window, but the rain has gone away. And they keep talking, but I ain't listening. No, I just turn the other way.
We drove straight past it, but we managed to find a spot 2.5 k's down the road to turn around and come back, and we are in the parking area. It is not signposted. Bindoola Falls is not signposted. You just got to follow wiki camps, and it's just a parking area. And then a track. It looks like you might be able to drive down it, but it's only a couple of 100 meters apparently, so we're going to walk it and leave the van hitched on. Anyway, we'll get geared up, maybe grab some snacks and some water and some sunscreen, and we'll head down to Bindoola Falls. Looking forward to it. See you there.
Yes, I need to make a move. But I say,
Oh, how's the drop? It's amazing. Even from all the way up here, we can see some big fish down there. This place is spectacular. I definitely wouldn't miss this. It's you could easily drive past it, but Bindoola Falls. Make sure it's on wiki camps, so put it on your list of things to see and do. Oh, magnificent. Anyway, we're going to keep walking and see if we can't get down there and hop in for a swim. We were talking to some people who got here just before us, and they said they spied a croc that just slid back into the water, so hopefully just a little one. Anyway, it's hot, so we're going to get in anyway. Alright, we'll see you down the bottom. Well, it was a little bit of a climb to get down. This little bit of a rock wall here. It wasn't too bad, but I'm down.
And I roll over and hit the snooze. I hit the snooze. Come on, la 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 la. I'm not listening. La 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 la.
Oh, so we're down the bottom pool of Bindoola Falls, and there's this little cascade which looks just like a shower. Strangely enough, I haven't had one today, so this is my chance. I'm getting in, hey? I can't go past a little waterfall like that. It looks amazing.
Seems not great. Where are we going, babe?
We just pulled into the driveway of Ellenbrae Station. We've just come down the hill from the lookout that looks out over the Coburn Range, or Cockburn Range, depending on where you're from, and the Pentecost River. Oh my god, it's stunning. I put the drone up, but I don't know, it's so hard to capture that stuff without actually being here in the moment and seeing it for yourself. But we're only moments away from Ellenbrae Station. I'm super pumped. We've got 2 nights here, and we're going to do all the exploring. There's plenty to see, so stay tuned, and we'll show you all the action. Ellenbrae Station, here we come. Rock and roll.
In a daze, afraid, turn the page, stop, look and listen what media say, real or fake.
Where are we, my love?
Ellenbrae Station. Jeez, it's gone quick. I tell you what, this whole trip has just flown by, hasn't it?
Yep.
But we've got a pool. I can't even believe it. We're gonna have to come check out the pool.
I got sprayed by the sprinkler.
The building's burning down and people rush out, well jumping out of windows, but there is no need to save them now. So settle down while you just watch. You must be out of your head. I guess I'm out of my head too. You must be out of.
So we've parked up at Ellenbrae. We've got all settled in and had a swim, most importantly. The pool is magnificent. It was nice and cold. It's right outside the Dusty, or the Dusty Bar, or which looks awesome as well. It also appears that, I don't know, maybe when it's busier or busier season or something, that they would open up a bar that's right next to the pool too. But anyway, we're going to go check some things out. We're curious to see the Pentecost River. We're hoping we'll see a salty, but I don't know. Fingers crossed, you can't bank on these things. But we're headed down now, just outside of the Ellenbrae homestead, or the station. Just down the road is the river, or the Pentecost River camp, which is another camping option. And I don't know, I kind of wish we'd taken it, because the Pentecost looks beautiful, and I'd love to be listening out for salties in the night. Anyway, we're headed down. We're going to take a look at that, show you around, so you can see what the Pentecost River camp is like. But then we reckon we might go to the Pentecost River crossing and get a feel for what's ahead of us in the days to come. So it's Saturday today. We got 2 nights here at Ellenbrae, and then we're going to cross the Pentecost River to get into El Questro. Does it get any more picturesque than that, hey? That is the Pentecost River crossing with the Coburn Ranges, the sun going down. Oh my god. I'm blown away. It's better than I imagined. It's beautiful. I'm pumped. I'm pumped to drive it. I don't know what the tyres are like now, but I don't think we should attempt it right now. There's no point doing it twice, eh? Particularly if there's risk of like tearing up tyres and stuff. So we'll just have to wait, hey? 2 more days and then we'll be towing the van across this. Our trusty Jayco All-Terrain has done us proud so far. I'm sure we're going to get across this no troubles whatsoever. I'm pumped. I can't wait. Rock and roll. Oh. Good morning and welcome. I think it's day 12, but I'm starting to lose count of our Gibb River Road adventures. And this morning we are up super early. It's not even 7 o'clock and we are hitting the road. We've done all of our checks, we've made all of our preparations, and we are about to cross the Pentacost River crossing. It's a river that flows in between the 2 stations, between Home Valley and Questro Station, and it's a must-do. You can't drive the Gibb River Road without driving the Pentecost River crossing. So we googled the tides. It was a bit hard to find information. We were hoping that we're coming in at low tide early this morning. Anyway, we're almost there. It's only 11 kilometres from Home Valley Station, so we'll show you all the action when we get there. Hopefully we don't get stuck, but there's been reports of plenty of people getting stuck, so we'll see how we go, hey? Fingers crossed, rock and roll. All right, most important thing I've learned over our time travelling, when you're about to do a river crossing, wherever possible, you want to walk it. So number 1, you can identify where you're going to get hung up, if there's any serious hazards or serious deep bits. But this river is known for having saltwater crocs. But it's pretty early, the tide's low, the water is crystal clear. So I reckon we might walk it. Do you want to come along? Let's go. So far, so good. I'm well over halfway. If it keeps up like this, I think we're going to have a smooth run. So, just a quick one, a little bit of prep that I did yesterday, just for this. Not that I expect we're going to need it, but I did unspool the winch there, hung it up on the bull bar so it's easy to get to. I also pulled all the recovery gear out, checked it over, made sure it was all in working order. Just our winch extension, trunk protector and shackles, and I've popped it on the floor at the kids' feet so that I don't have to go open up the rear doors and stuff like that to get to any recovery gear if we need it this morning. But I think we're going to have pretty smooth sailing. Anyway, we'll see ya on the other side of the Pentecost. You. That was easy. I reckon driving in the driveway of Ellenbrae was harder. We did it. Rock and roll, the Pentecost crossing. That was, to be perfectly honest, it was pretty straightforward. That was easy. Anyway, we're going to keep moving. We are on to Questro Station today. Heaps of adventures coming up. I am pumped. Rock and roll. Oh, what's this black stuff? Hey, we haven't seen this in a while. Bitumen. It's weird. It's so smooth. I love it. Anyway, we're only like 25 k's, 26 k's from Questro Station, so we're going to be rolling in there nice and early, so we might even get some adventures under our wing today. We'll see you there. Check out the Coburn Ranges this morning, hey? How beautiful. I stole the keys to the sky. Well, we're not in the clear yet, hey. Just when we thought we'd seen it all, we hit the corrugations on the driveway into Questro Station. Good thing we didn't air back up, because this is some of the worst corrugations we've seen yet. Anyway, we've got about 10 more k's to go until we're at the station. But we might stop along the way at a couple of items. Anyway, we'll see you at Questro. We're here, Questro. We haven't gone all the way into the station just yet. We're going to stop in. It's super early, so I don't even know if we'd be able to check in yet, but we're just stopped here at Zebedee Springs. It's a hot spring, and from what I can tell, you go in and take your pool noodles, float around and laze around. It does close at 12 midday for exclusive use by some resort, I believe. Must be the high-paying guests, the first classes, hey? Anyway, well, we're just going to hop in the van and make another coffee, because we haven't had our second one yet. Get the kids into their swimmers and make our way down. See what the fuss is all about. Zebedee Springs. How's this, the surroundings here, hey? It's Questro Station. It's like it's out of a painting. Check out these hills. Ooh la la, hey? This is the fanciest place I've ever been. Apart from court. How's this, hey? Not bad. Hot bath in the morning in the shade of the palm trees. Coffee in hand. We are living the dream, I tell you what. Living the dream.
For me to do to keep myself away from you and everything. It happens for some kind of reason. You can take me anywhere or strip me from my underwear, as long as we are having fun. Just don't tell your mother, 'cause we put the beat in the bang. Yes, we make it shake like Japan. So come on baby, let's go. Whoa.
Welcome to El Questro, hey? This place looks beautiful. So far, the driveway has definitely been the most challenging part of the entire Gibb River Road. But it's all in good fun, hey? Love it.
Hello, sweetheart.
Righto, so we've just checked in at El Questro. They've given us a whole bunch of really awesome information, a map of all the walks and things like that. There's heaps here. I'm really quite blown away. It's like a small city. There's a bar, there's a restaurant, they've got like a trivia night tonight. It's going to be packed. What else? A souvenir shop with some great stuff in there. They got some rock hopping water shoes too, which look pretty good, and some hats, some fold up hats, which are looking pretty good, but I've already got my hat. So anyway, we're going to see if we can't find our campsite. We've got a powered site for the next 3 nights here, which is going to be a bit lush, and then we're going to go explore. So just at reception as well, there's a big board with all of the different walks and lookouts and stuff, so that you can take a photo and keep a reference of it on your phone for when you're out there walking and out and about. So anyway, we'll go park up and we'll show you around. Rock and roll. Cool, so we've made a plan. We've had some lunch and we're going to just kick it around El Questro today, I reckon. There's a swimming hole here that's, would you believe, on the Pentecost, but they say it's safe. There's no salties in the swimming hole, so we're going to go check that out. But first of all, we're going back to the homestead to fuel up. They've got a Bowser there. I don't know what it's going to cost, but when you're out here, you don't have a whole lot of choice. So we've probably got enough fuel to get us to Kununurra, but I don't want to risk it. So we'll just go put a little bit in and that'll keep us moving. But while we're here, we might check out what else there is around the station. There's so much. It's a huge joint. Looks like quite a happening place, and I reckon tonight, once the trivia kicks off and the music or whatever else goes on, I think it's going to be quite a busy place. Being so close to town too, so close to Kununurra and everything, I reckon there'd be a lot of day trippers and long weekenders coming out this way as well. Tell you what, if they didn't tell you it was safe, you wouldn't be hopping in here, because it's pretty murky. You cannot see the bottom, hey. Alright, so Meg's made up some dinner. What are we having, darling?
Chicken schnitzels.
Chicken schnitzels and veg, and popped it in our eco pot again, and we are heading up to a spot called Pigeonhole Lookout. It's really early in the afternoon, 2:30, so we're going to be there well and truly before sunset, but nice to get there nice and early, maybe even pop the drone up. But we'll show you what it's all about. It does say on the map that we were given at reception that it is a difficult 4-wheel drive track, so we'll see. The driveway into El Questro was a difficult 4-wheel drive track, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, we should be there. It's less than a 10-kilometre drive, so I can't imagine it's going to take us too long to get there. And we'll see you at the top of Pigeonhole Lookout. Rock and roll.
I don't wanna talk when the talkers are talking. Everybody talks about you. And I don't wanna dream when the dreamers are dreaming. Everybody's dreaming of you, you got to, baby. Ooh, I wanna shake it out of your system. Come on now, ooh, I wanna push it out of your
Ah, Saddleback Ridge. This looks like much more fun. Even that water crossing, that's got to be the deepest we've done this trip, I reckon. It felt like our feet would have got wet if we had no floor. Anyway, we'll keep pushing. It's a bit rocky, it's a bit rough. We did go into low range for that little river crossing there, but we'll see how the rest of it goes. I'll keep you posted. It's just under 10 k's, yeah, so hopefully we get there before sunset. Anyway, we'll see you there. Rock and roll.
Shake it out of your system. Come on now, ooh, I wanna push it out of your head. Ooh, I wanna shake it out of your system. Come on now, ooh, I wanna push it out of your head. Ooh, I wanna shake it, baby. Ooh, I wanna push it out of your head. Come on, baby. Push it out of your head again, yes. Push it out of your head. One more time. Push it out of you.
Good morning and welcome to day 13 of the DreamTripAus Gibb River adventure. We are at Questro Station. We had our first night there last night and it was beautiful, but we are pushing off. It's nice and early this morning. It's about 7:15 and we are heading off today. First stop, Emma Gorge. So it's about a 25-kilometre drive out of camp, back onto the Gibb River Road and then heading east towards Kununurra. And then once you get there, once you get to the car park, it's I think about a 3.6 kilometre walk, grade 4, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Really looking forward to it. It looks spectacular. There's some huge cliff walls and a droplet waterfall, which just, I know, it looks awesome. So anyway, we'll be sure to show you all the action once we land at Emma Gorge this morning. Cool, so you actually got to drive into the Emma Gorge Resort and park at the resort. It's a pretty big joint and the walk starts from the resort. You do have to have a permit, a pass, so make sure that you display that on your windscreen before you head up. We got ours with the cost of our accommodation at Questro. So anyway, we'll get cracking. What a beautiful spot, eh?
Got to rob a bank. I gotta get that cash flow in my hand. If you can, could you drop me to the nearest branch? Cause I'm not the man I thought I am, but I've got your back. Yeah. So take a gun and shoot it up. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Take a smoke and light it up. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. And if you're running out of luck, ba-da-da.
Well, that was a pretty easy walk, a bit of rock hopping, but nothing serious. And we are here. Oh, it's spectacular. Check this out. Oh, just wow. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get in there. That is spectacular. Okay, Emma Gorge, Questro Station. So, hot tip, you come in here, sneak around to the right behind the big boulder, And it looks as if someone's built a little rock pool. This is where the hot spring comes in. And it's like a hot bath. It's magic. Oh.
So warm. It's so warm in here.
Wow, it's so warm. How's the water underneath this rocky overhang? The water dripping out from underneath is warm. It must be getting warmed up by the sun. Up above and then trickling down. Look at this place. Righto. You coming for a swim, Albie? We'll go and check out this waterfall, hey?
I think I want to go back up a bit.
Emma Gorge. Geez, I don't know, but it's right up there. It might even be my favourite so far. The waterfall, the height of the waterfall, and the clarity of the water, just amazing. Really blew my mind. But we're going to move on now. We're making our way out. We're probably only 10 minutes from the car now, and we're going to push back towards camp, back towards the homestead, and do Amalia Gorge, which is pretty much just outside of camp on the way in the driveway to El Questro. So not too long. It's another, I think, 3 kilometre walk return. So but apparently it's pretty easy. So keen. We'll see you there.
Running on and on and on. I'm stuck in rehab. I gotta get this monkey off my back if you can. Could you smuggle me in just 1 gram? Cause I have trust in you and I understand.
Some of us aren't morning people, eh? Anyway, it's 11:30 and it is getting hot, so we're just making sure we got plenty of water, drinking lots before we hit the track. .4 kilometres walk, so it's actually a little bit further than the one that we've just done, and they say to allow 2.5 hours without a swim. So if we're there for an hour or so, then 3.5 hours. So it's midday now, or just after. So it's going to be late afternoon by the time we're walking out of here. The sun does go down around 5 o'clock at the moment, and it goes down quick because we're in a gorge. So if it's going to take over an hour to walk back out, then we want to be leaving no later than 4 o'clock, I reckon. 3:30, 4 o'clock to be safe. Anyway, we'd better get pushing, but there seems to be a swimming point halfway, so we might want to get our water bags. So I'm just going to swap my stuff out of this backpack into our dry bag before we head off. Alrighty, we'll see you on the track. Rock and roll. Cool, well, I wasn't sure if it was this track or if it was El Questro Gorge, but check this out for cool, hey? Gotta climb up this escarpment and around around this boulder up ahead here, and they've put chains on so that you can hold onto the chains and not fall over the edge. This is gonna be fun. You alright, darling?
Yeah.
I should never have doubted you.
Let's go one step, move your hands, one step, move your hands.
Well, this is the sketchy bit.
We'll just give everyone plenty of space to let the dogs through. And I've got it kids around.
Oh, that was not so bad. You alright, mate? Don't let go of those chains, okay? Oh, there's definitely a couple of challenging bits on this one. Okay, and to make it that little bit more difficult, the rocks are quite slippery with dust, but anyway, we'll get there. Oh, I'm going in. It's a bit slippery. Oh, Amalia gorge. Wow, it was a fair mission. A couple of really pretty serious climbs around rocks and stuff like that, but this waterfall is worth it. The water's a bit cold because it's all in the shade, but otherwise, just magic. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, there's this awesome little ledge right behind the waterfall where you can sit in and just enjoy the view. It was a fairly treacherous walk though. I almost stepped on a brown snake, and Georgia had to slip towards the end, grazed her legs, but we made it. We're all in one piece. We're just going to make it back out. I reckon it took a while. I'll talk to Meg after this and find out exactly how long it took us to get in. But I'd be allowing at least that, if not more, to get back out. So we won't be staying for long. We'll have to head back out so that we're not here in the dark, because it'd be impossible to navigate this in the dark. Anyway, one more time, look at this waterfall, just beautiful. Crazy idea. I think this is where everyone jumps in, but I'm not doing it without A, seeing someone else do it, or B, checking the depth of the water for myself. Here we go. Tell you what, always looks higher from the top. I'm just so nervous because I can see the bottom, but the water's so clear. I know it's deep. I had to swim down a fair way to touch the bottom. Oh well, here goes. Oh yeah! Alright, time to go back across the chain bit. I'm pumped, I love it. It's like a big playground out here.
instalment set.
We smashed it. It's only 2:39 and I reckon we must have left to walk in at about midday. So it took us less than 2.5 hours and we had a swim. So we absolutely smashed that one. It was beautiful, but yeah, challenging walk. Anyway, we're gonna make our way back up the driveway, probably through another water crossing and back to the campground, and then we're going to chill out for the night. We've got another big day of exploring tomorrow. One more gorge, and we've saved the best for last, I think. Questro Gorge. We've got a serious water crossing and some more climbing and hiking to do, so stay tuned for all the action. The last gorge of the Gibb tomorrow. Rock and roll. This is it. Bit of time for some quiet contemplation. Decide whether or not we're going to do this. We're just having our coffee before we make any rash decisions. But look at this, I mean, caution, deep water crossing. It's got to be a couple 100 meters long. It's pretty wide, but we're told it's super deep. Heaps of people have been getting stuck and wrecking their cars in here, so I don't know. There's a walking trail. I think we're going to take the sensible approach and just walk it. Anyway, off to Questro Gorge today, our last gorge. We've actually just made the decision too to go see the Bungles and spend a bit more time at Lake Argyle too. So the adventures don't stop here, and this is not the last of our Western Australian adventures either. We've got probably another 5 or 6 days before we push into the Northern Territory. Geez, we're going to miss WA, tell you what. Aren't we, darling?
Oh, it's sad.
I know, it's bittersweet. We love WA. We've been here now for 4 or 5 months almost, and geez, we're really going to miss it. Anyway, on to new adventures. Wow, that's a great start to a walk. Shoes are completely full of muddy water. I'm starting to think we should have driven it. Scourge. That's right, you better run. Jeez, I'm glad he's afraid of us.
Oh no, it's not.
Okay, here we are, Questro Gorge. So, halfway pool is a grade 4 and it's 2.6 kilometres return. That's not including the driveway we just came down. Micking pool, which is further along, all the way here at the end, is a total of 4.8 kilometres return. So, not as bad as I'd originally thought. I don't know why they said, what was it, 6.8?
Yeah.
On the information sheet. Maybe I read it wrong. Anyway, 4.8 return, so 2.4 there. Easy. We'll smash this, guys.
Get off me.
Oh, how's the enthusiasm? Love it.
Bridge!
What's with the bridge? My socks and shoes are already wet. What is the point? Eh? Yeah. Oh, good thing there's a bridge to stop me from getting my socks and shoes. Wait a second.
Come on over, it's 1:45 Hoochie says I just lost track of time. Mama says, hey Hoochie, don't you like my It's redder, yes, it's better than your eyes. We feel the vibe, we feel the vibe, we feel the vibe. Do you feel the vibe? Hey, in the summer, we smoke that hoochie mama, yeah, in the summer.
Ready for a swim, babe?
Yeah, I thought I'd better take my shoes off so they don't get wet.
Look at this space.
I've been meaning to clean these socks anyway.
We'll get high, we'll get high, yeah. Hoochie, breathe it in, yes, it's creeping up slowly. Hoochie says that body feels alright. Mama says, hey Hoochie, let's lay on the green grass. Hoochie loves to stare up at the sky. We feel the vibe, we feel the vibe.
That was a little bit sketchy, climbing up through that narrow wedge, but you kind of just put your back against one wall, your feet against the other, and just shimmy your way up. It wasn't too bad in the end. All the kids got up. They got up easier than I did, I reckon. So we're going to push on. I feel like we're not quite halfway, but I could be wrong. It's just beautiful in here. It's definitely worth the mission, worth the climb. But an important note: bring a dry bag for your valuables if you're going to bring your car keys, your phone, or anything like that in. Because you got to swim. You might be able to carry it above your head, but geez, it makes it a lot easier when you can just wear it on your back. Anyway, check this place out. As you can see, there's just there's no avoiding getting wet here. We've definitely saved the best for last. This is just spectacular. I love it. It feels completely untouched. Apart from the occasional little blue marker to show you the route, it is just rugged and beautiful. Just beautiful. Well, my first slip for the day.
I feel the sun beneath my toes and that water, it creeps up on us, yes. That moonlight's shining down on you and I feel it, you feel.
Wow, this is beautiful. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but up the top there's a couple of markers there with an arrow pointing up, so it keeps going. It keeps going. Anyway, we'll figure out a way. I don't know about climbing up the wet rocks, maybe the dry rocks. This will be challenging. Well done, G. High five. Yes. Oh yes, El Questro Gorge. This is stunning. Oh wow, the walk was pretty intense, but This place is just magnificent. It's magic. This big cabin. The water is just so crystal clear. Oh, I can't believe it. Ooh, a little bit cold. El Questro Gorge, that was a challenge. Woo. Oh. Oh my god, yeah. How spectacular. Well, what goes up must come down, hey? We're back at the waterfall. Always looks harder to get down, doesn't it? A little halfway height dip in another pool. I don't know, how many crystal clear swimming pools do you want in a gorge? This place is just beautiful. Hey, El Questro Gorge. I'll see you guys at the bottom. Woo! Oh yeah, well, the easiest way to get down, I reckon, is going to be to jump. I'll go first. It's beautiful.
I feel it. You feel it. Well, I feel it. Yeah. In the summer.
Ah yes, El Questro Gorge, hey? What a beautiful way to end our Gibb River Road experience, hey? If you're considering doing it and you haven't yet decided, you haven't locked it in, lock it in. Put it on the bucket list and make sure you hit the Gibb River Road. It is spectacular. If you just drive to conditions, slow down, take it easy, allow yourself plenty of time to do it, you will not be disappointed. The scenery is just spectacular, and the adventure, it's all about the adventure, you know. Anyway, this marks the end of our Gibb River Road adventures, but we'll be on to new ones. Next episode we're going to hit the Bungles and Lake Argyle before we push east into the Northern Territory and do all the Northern Territory stuff like Kakadu, Catherine, Litchfield, Darwin, Mataranka, all of those things on our way round clockwise around this beautiful country. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and keep following us on our Dream Trip Oz. Rock and roll.